this is my audience. Technology is making society stupid. A lot of people may ask why this is. Answers are just a click away. The internet knows everything, is what people may think. Roberts wrote, "And the Google effect is technology making us stupid." He writes, "We're safe in the knowledge that answers are just a click away and are happy to treat the web like an extension to our own memory." Meaning, we don't have to worry about trying to remember anything or trying to figure out what a problem is or how something works. You can just go on Google and it'll give you the answer. Roberts also says, "The Google effect makes us good at remembering where to find a given bit of information, but not necessarily what the information was." Meaning, we'll know where exactly to find the information, but not exactly what the information was. Are these answers on the internet even true? Some things on the internet are not true. For example, Wikipedia. Anyone can go on Wikipedia and change the answers. You can change a date from one date to another, or a name from one name to another. Meaning, everything on the internet is not true. Research used to take hours. People would have to look up answers in the book. Now you can do it in just minutes. You can go on the internet and just look it up. Concentration. Technology causes people to get distracted very easily. You can easily look on your phone, look on the internet, or just click on a different website whenever you get bored. Nicholas Carr wrote in, "Is Google making us stupid?" He explains, the more they use the web, the more they have to fight to stay focused. Meaning, when people go on the web, they have to stay focused on what they're doing. On the side of the web, there's a lot of different links. They can just click on that link when they get bored. When they have to read a long article, they'll skim it instead of actually reading the entire article, because they don't want to sit there and concentrate the entire time. Technology is keeping people up at night. They always say, stay off your phones right before bed. This is because the light from the phone is keeping people up, causing you to get less sleep. And in the morning, you're more tired. So when you go to school or work, you're not able to focus during it, and your attention span is less, making it harder to learn. Distraction. Technology is a huge distraction in today's society. In the article, 8 Ways Technology Makes You Stupid, it says in here, a 2012 Pew Research Center survey from more than 2,400 teachers found that most educators feel students are more distracted now than in previous generations. People today have more access to technology. They have more access to laptops and cell phones and iPads and tablets, making it easier to get distracted from things like school or work. Having these distractions causes a loss of information. Say you're on the internet and you're reading an article, you go and then all of a sudden you get a text message and you go to pick up your phone. That information you just read, you'll forget about because you'll be so distracted by your cell phone and the text message that you just received. GPS systems. More people today are relying on a GPS system. They can't figure out how to go from point A to point B without it. They don't know how to read maps because of these GPS systems. If you hand someone a map today, they'll probably look at you and wonder, how do you read this and how are you expecting me to get from here to where I need to go? If people get lost and they don't have a GPS system, or if their cell phone is dead, they're pretty much screwed because they don't know how to get where they are because they don't know where they are. You may ask, why do we need to change this? The internet is good for us too. More of society is being affected by this technology today. Meaning, there's going to be a lot more people who are distracted from a lot of different things. People today are relying more on technology than actually using their brain. They're expecting to just go onto Google and figure out all the answers that they need to know, rather than trying to use their brain and think of the solution or think of what they need to know. Children today are growing up in a very big technology-based world. They are not having to learn, they can learn how to read now on the internet. They don't have to learn how to read from a book or from a parent. A parent can just stick them in front of a TV or a computer and that'll teach them how to learn or how to read. How can we solve this problem? One way is don't require laptops in school. A lot of high schools today are now starting to require laptops for their students, meaning when they come to school, they have to have this laptop with them, which is a huge distraction for them. Having more homework on paper rather than on the internet will also help with this issue. Having homework on the internet means they can just click from one tab to another and find out the information that way. Where if it's on a piece of paper, they have to actually sit there and think and work out a problem instead of just looking up the answer on the internet. Push kids to go outside more. Instead of sitting them in front of a TV all the time and having them distracted by that, send them outside. They can do a lot better with their lives outside than they can inside. Why do we want to create a world with less technology? It'll be easier to concentrate in classes, meaning you'll actually learn more in class. Having all of these distractions with the technology is going to make it harder for kids to learn. Without all of this, they're going to be able to learn easier and they will learn more. Without having laptops and phones in schools, they will have less distractions, meaning they'll be more focused on learning. So they will be learning more things rather than being distracted and only learning things for a little period of time. How will we accomplish this less technology world? Biggest thing is go outside more. Stop sitting in front of a computer, stop playing video games, and stop watching TV. It doesn't mean you have to stop it altogether, but it just means that you need to stop doing it as much. Get outside. Go for a run, ride a bike, or even just take a walk around the neighborhood. The scenery can be great out there. Stay off your phone as much as possible. Instead of texting someone about their day, say, hey, do you want to meet up? And then talk to them face to face. That also helps with human interaction instead of just talking through a phone all day. Think more instead of using Google. A lot of people just say, oh, I don't know how to do this problem, and automatically get on Google and just type in their problem and it gives them the answer. Think more about the problem. Try the problem a lot of different ways and spend time thinking about the problem rather than just having the internet give you the answer. Talk to school officials about not requiring laptops in high school. This will help because without having all these laptops in high school, they're going to be more focused on learning because they won't have that distraction of the laptop or a cell phone. I just wanted to thank you for watching my presentation today, and I hope that you learned why we need to have a less technology-based world.